Hey everybody, what's going on? Jimmy is Promo here, back again with another awesome video. And in today's video, I want to introduce you to a brand new video series called Ride to Chat. Ride to Chat is where I bring in some YouTube creator friends. I ask them 7 questions and then they come back with their answers while I am riding some type of electric board or scooter or anything else. So in today's video, the guests are Tech with Brett.
Jimmy, thanks for the opportunity to answer these questions.
CJ Knows Tech.
Yo, Jimmy is Promo. What up, player? You got questions for me? I got you.
And GregglesTV.
Thank you so much for having me on Jimmy is Promo. I am GregglesTV if you don't know me. And I met Jimmy is Promo actually before we get into the questions. Met him at the Samsung event for the Galaxy S10 in San Francisco. And super nice guy, and I'm glad he's having me on this. But anyways, let's get into his questions.
So the first question I have for you is, what is your 2 favorite phones from this year?
My favorite 2 phones from this year. Number 1, hands down, Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. I have absolutely enjoyed my use and just my time with the S10 Plus. Number 2 might be a shocker, but it's the Samsung Galaxy Fold. Although this has yet to release and I did get some hands on for a couple of seconds, I'm just rooting for that technology and what that phone represents for the change in the smartphone market.
That would have to be the Galaxy S10e. I love that Samsung went back to the flat screen on this one, tried a smaller form factor, and the Google Pixel 3a. I love that this phone only costs $399 and has an amazing camera.
Favorite 2 phones from this year. That's a tough one because I generally only used the Galaxy S10 Plus. I had the S10e, but I barely used it. So I really wouldn't give it that. And then I have also the Pixel 3a XL, which I've used a little bit, and I love the camera.
Question number 2 is that it is reported and rumored that the Galaxy Note 10 will possibly have the IR blaster. Would you use the IR blaster, and would you be excited if the Note 10 has it?
Next up, will the Note 10 have an IR blaster? Would you like it? I would say there's rumors that it will have the IR blaster, which is kind of weird because I feel like it's kind of a dated technology. But if it has it, great. Do I really care in the grand scheme of things? Not really. Most of my stuff is smart, so I don't need to be pointing something directly at another device to turn it on or off, whatever. I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Will the Note 10 have an IR blaster? Would you like it? So yesterday, I actually needed an IR blaster in my phone. I was using a TV that didn't have a remote nearby, so that would be 100% yes on I would like to have the Note 10 to have an IR blaster.
Will the Note 10 have an IR blaster, and would I like it to have one? Now, personally, I've never owned a phone with the IR blaster. I always hear every OG Note user say that they wish they had the IR blaster, and considering what it can do, I think it's pretty dope. It would be nice to have, but either way, I'll be fine.
Question number 3 has got to be about the Galaxy Fold. So what is your initial thoughts about the Galaxy Fold?
The Galaxy Fold, that's a tough one for me. All right, my thoughts on the Fold. You know, I just feel like this is how I really feel about the Galaxy Fold. I wish it had its proper launch that it deserved. You know, there was a couple of mishaps and just unfortunate for this phone, but I'm still rooting for this phone. I still want it to win. I still want it to release, and I just wish it got that perfect seamless release, but everything can't be perfect.
So I currently still do have my pre-order for my Galaxy Fold on Samsung's website. I think I do want to keep it because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have the first foldable phone that is available. I'm really interested to see what will happen. Google did announce more support for foldable phones, so it'll be interesting to see what that does in the future. So yes, I'm going to keep the pre-order and I'm excited to try it out.
Thoughts on the Galaxy Fold? Very excited. Probably the most excited thing I am that's coming out this year, more than the Note 10, more than the Galaxy S10 when that came out. Just, it seems like a very interesting device. I'm very excited to see what they do with it. I know people have already had their hands on it, but it seems interesting because it's a one-of-a-kind device. It's going into a new category in terms of devices. And it's a tablet, a small tablet at that, but it's also a phone at the same time. So it's just an interesting product, to say the least.
Question number 4 is, what are you most excited to see this year?
What are you excited to see this year? So I, of course, I'm very excited to see the next Note. I'm using the Note 9 right now. I love to see the Note 10 and what is new about it compared to the S10 devices. And I'm also excited to see new smart home tech this fall. We'll see the Google Nest Hub Max, which will be really exciting. And then of course, many other smart home products as well.
What are you excited to see this year? I kind of just answered that by saying the Galaxy Fold. I think, again, it just seems so interesting. I think they're gonna knock it out of the park, hopefully fixing the screen issues that they had.
I'm super hyped to see the Galaxy Note 10. And I'm also hyped to see what the Pixel 4 will materialize into. Galaxy Note 10, all Galaxy Note phones are always my favorite phone. That's like my favorite smartphone. So when the Galaxy Note 10 comes out, I'm here for it. The Pixel 4, I like stock Android. It's one of my other favorite. I'm curious to see what Google does to forward their hardware for the Pixel 4.
The next question is that you guys have reviewed so many different products this year, but which one is your favorite?
Favorite tech you reviewed this year. So far, my favorite tech device that I checked out was the Mimo by Honda Power Equipment. This is an automatic lawnmower that mows my lawn every single night. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen that video yet.
Favorite tech that I've reviewed this year. This is something that's in the works. I've recorded the review. I just still have to edit it and release it, but this is the Drobo 5D3. Now this is a Thunderbolt 3 Mega Raid. Now it's a Beyond Raid, and if you want to know more about that, you know what I mean, watch the review when it comes out. But this thing has changed my workflow and my life. I absolutely love it.
What favorite tech you reviewed this year? I would say so far, I would say the Galaxy S10 Plus is probably my favorite tech that I reviewed this year.
Now this next question is pretty fun. Out of all of the different tech out there, any product in the world, what would you like to review?
What tech, any tech, do you want to review? Now when I think about it, I think it would be dope to say if I was given a Red camera for a week, like fully built out, and I was able to just use it and produce with it while reviewing it and just see what it offers, what I can do with it, and just see what the hype is about. I'm curious. I like equipment and I like the top of the MOOC. I like the top of the top, the creme de la creme. So a Red camera.
What tech, any tech, do you want to review? I would say the Galaxy Fold without a doubt. That's what I want to review the most, definitely this year, without a doubt. But next year, I would say the new consoles, Xbox 2 or whatever they call it, and PS5.
What tech, any tech, do you want to review? So I have reviewed all kinds of different tech products. I think I'd really like to get into reviewing Teslas, but that's expensive, so I'm not gonna do that.
Now the next question is dealing with 5G. Now 5G is coming out in a few markets this year. Is this going to be the year that you will get 5G for your smartphone, or will you wait till next year?
So I would get 5G this year, as long as it's not like a super high premium price, and as long as it's in the line of me buying a phone. Like AT&T doesn't even have a 5G phone that I want and can get easily right now at this point, and that's my carrier. So if the Note 10 has it and it's just like it's part of the Note 10 Pro, then I'll probably get it. But if it's like extremely overpriced, and obviously 5G isn't everywhere, and I don't keep my phones usually longer than 6 months, and 5G probably won't be very prominent even within 6 months. So I'd get it as long as it's like within price range.
Am I getting a 5G phone this year or next year? I think I'm gonna have to wait till next year, because where I'm located and just it looks like the progression of it, and also my carrier, I don't think we're at 5G yet. I got that 5GE type of stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know what that is. But I think by next year, hopefully 5G is active in my area, fully up and running. I'm all for it. I can't wait to get those super fast speeds. You know what I mean? And like the possibility of maybe using something like an iPad Pro to upload with iPad OS directly into, Creator Studio and making those edits and things like that. It's quite interesting how mobile we can get with this content creation.
Getting 5G phone this year or next year? I'm definitely gonna say that next year will be the year that I would get a 5G compatible phone, especially because there's not going to be 5G in my area. Maybe possibly the end of this year with Verizon, but I don't think we'll see it for a while. So most likely it's gonna be next year when I get a 5G phone. Thanks Jimmy for letting me answer these questions today. My name is Brett from Tech with Brett. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more tech tips, tricks, and tutorials.
thanks, Jimmy, and everyone else that's on this. I definitely would do this again, bro. So keep me in mind. GregglesTV, guys. Peace.
Yo, Jimmy is Promo. Thank you for having me. My name is CJ. I run a tech channel called CJ Knows Tech. Check me out, man. Hey, man, I'm loving this. I'm loving this, Jimmy. I'm loving this. This is really dope, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of it, player. All right, man. Now back to creating. I gotta go edit. I gotta edit this, and I got a bunch of other things to edit, man. I'm out of here, y'all. You still there, player?